Live, y'all. Didn't know I can go live on my phone, but we're live. And this is an amazing feeling to be live. But I gotta tell y'all, bro, I don't know how much longer that I want to play the UFC game. Like, I love UFC, but the way people play, the way people is, I'm gonna explain to y'all, man. It's levels to this game, like people say. But when you have to do things because you losing, it and getting desperate, it makes the person better than you. So I'm piecing you up, and you start knee spamming or elbowing automatically, you're trash. If I start piecing you up, you swaying automatically, swaying back, trying to get a counter because you getting did up, trash. They say all I do is spam hooks. No, no, I fight. It's a fighting game. You don't want to fight, don't play it. It's a fighting game. I had a dude literally get Dustin Poirier, and I got Nate Diaz. Knowing Nate Diaz don't got no power. He got all the power and speed. And he was about to run out the cage because he was getting pieced up. I'm just nice. Like, y'all swaying, doing all, they do all that on me because they can't beat me with hands. Like, I had a dude even admit that he wasn't going to beat me with hands, y'all. I had a dude admit that, bro, that he wasn't going to fight me with hands because he knew he couldn't. Like, he said, you want me to get knocked out? You basically saying if you throw hands with me, you're going to lose. Basically what he was saying. I'm just nice. Why can't I be nice at something? Like, I'm nice at the game. Dude, somebody, I'm not that good. I'm not that good. Then why y'all play that way, bro? This one dude, he was trying to sway. I swear, last night, he was trying to try his hardest in the world not to lose. Because, he just wasn't that good. Like, and I finally had to beat him his cheese way. I hit him with some kind of elbow and laid him out. Like, they try so hard, they'll sit there and spam blocks, like whole block won't even swing. Fight! It's a fighting game. You taking it serious. If I was taking it serious, I would do the same thing like y'all. But why? I know I'm better than half of y'all. Because I prove it. I'm not going to sit there and just stand there and go, kick, punch. No! That ain't my style. I'm an aggressive fighter. That's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to do to be the best. Is beat y'all with aggressive power and skill because y'all can't stop it. So y'all want to sway it. It's better ways to stop an aggressive fighter. All these videos y'all see how to stop hook spammers and stuff. It's not hook spamming. It's called fighting. It's a fight. I'm going to throw a punch. If I throw a hook at you in a fight, are you going to cry in real life? No, it's a fight. If I'm throwing number hooks at you in real life, are you going to cry? No, it's a fight. Fight. Stop crying about spamming hooks and stuff. How do you counter hook? All y'all think about is counter punching. Y'all think about Floyd Mayweather. Everybody say he's the greatest boxer of all time. In my opinion, he's not. Because, in my opinion, the greatest two boxers I ever seen in my life, watching them on film, on YouTube, or anything, just watching them, the greatest two boxers I ever seen is Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. And I don't put nobody above them. And the person I put next to them is George Foreman. They're my top three. I'm telling you, man, those guys were something serious. Floyd Mayweather, he didn't want to fight Pacquiao again because he knew he wasn't going to win. Like, come on, man. You know that man wasn't going to win again. He'd never fight nobody again. He fight him one time. He never fought again. What did Muhammad Ali do? He'll lose, come back, and destroy him. He come back and destroy him. Like, hey, he'll come back and destroy him. Like, that's a champion. That's a legend. That's one of the greatest ever. He don't want to fight people again because he know he ain't going to win. Come on, man. Come on, he not going to win. Come on, man, he not going to win. And I got something to tell y'all. I just want to talk because me and my brother are huge Michael Jackson fans. If you see my video when I got so emotional about the girl giving me a Michael Jackson action figure, y'all check that out if you haven't seen it. I think I'm titled it the most emotional video I ever made. I think that's what it's called. But I just want to sit here and talk a little bit about Michael Jackson because I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, and I just want to set the record straight about that too because I don't like how people keep trying to do Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is one of the greatest entertainers ever. In my opinion, he's the greatest entertainer ever. And people distort this man's name so bad. Like they say he liked the little boys and all this. Come on, man. The man didn't like boys. You gotta think about it. He didn't have a childhood. So when he did, he would stay with families. And when he did stay with that family, the family was in the interview and said that he lived with them. What did he do? He was doing chores. Stuff that we do all day, every day as kids do, as growing up doing. When you grow up, whatever. You do chores. You get chores. You get paid. You get allowance. He would basically let people get him money to act like he got an allowance because he wanted to feel how it felt to be a kid because he didn't get that feeling. Just like when he asked one of his nephews how it was to have a birthday party. What's so creepy? What's so wrong about a guy wanting to do things that he didn't get a chance to do? Nothing. I did half that stuff, and I still feel like I be want to do it. Y'all may not know how old I am right now, but I'm 29 years old, man. 29 years old. Okay. 29 years old. I'm 29 years old. And I still I got WWE action figures. I don't care what nobody say. I run outside. I play tag. I do all this. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about y'all judging me. I'm me. Let people be who they want to be. You want to call people creepy. And furthermore, all that kids sleeping in his bed, bro. Kids was not in that man's bed like that. They followed around Michael Jackson. They followed him. They want to be around Michael Jackson. They even asked could they sleep in the room. And the first thing he would tell people is go ask your mom and dad. He didn't just say yes and let them sleep in there. He would tell them to go ask because he knew it wasn't right. He wasn't like that. Like he knew it wasn't right. He wasn't like that. So he would tell them to go ask their parents. Come on, man. And they talking about some doorbell. It wasn't a doorbell. That's why you know you don't know what you're talking about. It was an alarm system because he realized he couldn't trust his maids or his security because they was stealing from him. He'll go back probably in his room and realize stuff was missing. And he fired them. They didn't want to go out and sue him saying they was wrongly fired when they wasn't. You stealing for the man. What you expect? You stealing for the man. Like you literally stealing for the man and you think that's okay. Come on, the maid, she literally took some paper, said it was balled up, it had Elvis Presley on it, and said that she didn't think it was valuable, knowing she knew it was valuable, and went to like sell it and stuff. Like, come on, man, sell it and do all this. They destroyed this man's legacy, his name. That's all they trying to do, cause they know that man was the greatest human being ever. I don't understand why people want to sit there and do that. Michael Jackson was no pedophile, cause if you go look at facts, I even looked at a video where this older dude said it. I think he's dead now, but the older dude said it. He said, nobody ever fixed your mouth to say Michael Jackson was a pedophile because I was with Michael Jackson when he was younger. He said it. Michael Jackson stayed in his room with him for like days. He said the only time they wasn't together when they was on stage performing. He said Michael slept in his bed next to him. He said it. That's all Michael knew when growing up, just to share your bed. That's like look at the video when he said, I only love this thing to do is share your bed. Remember? Everybody remember that, right? Cause he was used to that. Like, come on, man. He said share your bed. He didn't say he was gonna get in the bed next to you and cuddle and kiss and stuff. No. He said share your bed. That means sharing your bed means you can be in the bed. That doesn't mean I have to typically be in the bed with you. That means you can be in it. And it's like, they don't understand that. They don't understand that. They don't understand that the man was in the bed. Like most of the time he said he'll lay on the floor, like pallets and stuff. The boy even admitted that he laid on a pallet on the floor. When they say he could sleep in the bed, he got in the bed and Michael laid on the floor. Y'all he just got in the bed with the boys. Come on, man. And that Wade Rawson say talk dump bull crap, man, I ain't believing that, bro. Cause the man, you went on an oath, said all this, went on an oath and said all this great stuff about Michael. All of a sudden now you want to turn because y'all want money. You're broke. You got no money. You can't pay your bills. You shouldn't have managed your mouth. You shouldn't have did people wrong. You shouldn't have messed up in life. And then maybe you still would have been on top. You wrong. You did people wrong. He was with Britney Spears. Messed that up. He messed all that up. Now he want to come out and say Michael did it. Bro, you can look at his face and tell. They about to tear up just talking about it because they know they lying. Like, come on, man. They know they lying. Then I heard that they somebody taking Michael music down. Why? Why? It's not that big Michael Jackson fans can't see the fact. We know the fact because we go look it up. Because look, if I really thought that dude did something, I would say it. But I went and did research like you're supposed to, and I found out things that made me realize, oh yeah, because his brother said it. He said, did he like women? He said, let me tell you this, leave Michael with your wife/girlfriend and see what happened. Mike Tyson, I even read that Mike Tyson said that Michael gave him pointers to how to get women. Like, yeah, use that high voice like that. I see, bro. I go get all the information I can in my brain so I can know if he really did it or not because he's one of my favorite artists of all time. Basically, my favorite artist of all time. And, cause yeah, I say one of my favorite, but to be honest, man, I don't think nobody like Michael Jackson more than me. Michael Jackson is my hero. And if I could say one thing to Michael Jackson, if he still was living, y'all, the main thing I would tell him is, I'm glad you was here to try to hear the world. Because that's why he made the song Hear the World. You look at some of his songs, you don't understand what he was trying to do. People didn't want the man to hear the world, man. Come on, man. This man had giraffe money. If you got giraffe money, you can do anything you want, man. Why would you want to molest kids and mess up your fortunes, mess up your money that you worked so hard to get? You got billions and trillions of dollars. Why would you want to mess that up by messing with kids? And that's the point. If you knew he was messing with kids, why bring him back? You would shy away from kids if you know you really did it so you don't have to go to jail. But he still invited people to come to his house. He still invited because he know he didn't do it. Like, that's crazy. He might talk a certain way on interviews, but like they say, he didn't really know how to speak the truth and tell it how it is. Like because he was just a shy type person at times. He didn't really know how to do that. But it's the point, man. They always want to break up, oh, you didn't have a childhood. Do you know what not having a childhood do to you? Not being able to socialize, not being able to see other people but your brothers, not being getting hit and whooped all the time. They want to sit there and say his dad was a monster. I don't care what nobody say. I believe that dude was a monster. Because if you pushing him to the wall, you doing all that, that's terrible, bro. It's going to make the man feel bad. It's going to make the fan feel bad. But I'm going to leave it at that, man. Just know Michael Jackson was the greatest entertainer of all time, and nobody better than him. Not Chris Brown, not none of them. Not Usher, none of them. So stop it. Not Bruno Mars, none of them. And he's the greatest of all time. He's going to stay on top of the throne in heaven. And I'll see y'all in the next video. If y'all want a part 2 and you want to hear more about Michael Jackson, let me know. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Much love. Peace.